You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters, let's talk about the Las Vegas Raiders, but more specifically Tom Brady. And we're also going to take a look at Tom Brady kicking it with Dana White. Now, look, Dana White, Rob Gronkowski, all those guys, they've been friends for quite some time. Dana White was leading the charge for Tom Brady and Rob Gronkowski to join the Raiders several years ago, back when John Gruden was still a coach. And, of course, we've done this story. Tom Brady was going to be the Las Vegas Raiders quarterback until he abruptly decided to retire, and then he decided to stay retired. But, yeah, Tom Brady becoming the quarterback of the Raiders was a real thing, and it's kind of why the Raiders ended up with Jimmy Garoppolo. And we talked about that in the past because word has it, you know, had they known that Tom Brady was going to pivot and retire, they would have kept Jarrett Stidham. That's a whole thing on the side. But we got pictures of Dana White and Tom Brady kicking it at the Power Slap along with other celebrities. And, of course, Dana White is all involved with UFC and was their man at one time. And I guess he still is. I don't know exactly what his position is now. I don't know if it's CEO or what exactly, UFC Prez. I think they had a title shifting or change when that TKO purchase came down, but we'll look at that. At long last, Tom Brady is on track to be a limited partner with the Las Vegas Raiders. Officially closed the book on his storied NFL playing career as he transitions to new roles as minority owner and network on-air broadcaster. Brady's pending investment in the Raiders was recently altered to reflect proper valuation of the team, and league sources say he has reached the threshold to clear the NFL hurdles and officially join ranks of ownership. The plan is for NFL's Finance Committee to consider Brady's investment on March 4 or 5 when the members meet in New York, sources say. If all goes well, final approval should happen in the NFL annual league meeting in Orlando from March 24 to 27. A league spokesman said Saturday, quote, matter remains under review by the Finance Committee. Sportico reported on Thursday that Brady's valuation had increased after it was deemed by some NFL owners to be below market value. Brady's group, which includes Knighthead Capital co-founder Tom Wagner, is expected to purchase around 10% of the Raiders, with Brady having 7% of it. Sportico values the Raiders at roughly $5.8 billion. Let's be real. The Raiders are a national brand. If they came up for sale, if the Redskins can grab $6.5 billion, I think the Raiders, you're looking more at like $8 to $10 billion. All right, with the national brand recognition that we know that comes with the Raiders and that logo and that franchise and their place in NFL history. Brady's potential investment in the Raiders was first reported in May of 2023. Brady and Wagner are co-invested in a number of sports deals, including English soccer club Birmingham City, Major League Pickleball franchise, and a auto racing team that competes in the World Endurance Championship. Once Brady's deal is final, the greatest quarterback of all time will officially be retired, as non-family club employees, including players, are not allowed to own equity. That's right. That is something that was changed just a few months ago, because there was a lot of speculation that Brady would come out of retirement and play for the Raiders in combination with this ownership thing. And I will tell you this, I did a little research before making this video to look at what Brady's brand, when he signs with a team, can be worth to a franchise as if he comes on as a player. The Buccaneers value their worth increased by basically $625 million instantly. Just that quick. And they also became, well, the number one seller of merchandise. The number one team merchandise seller with the NFL the moment he signed with the Buccaneers. So him playing would have also been a big monetary deal. Now, him having that ownership, it's a big deal for Mark Davis because the NFL doesn't love Mark Davis. Okay, they don't. He's not the same. They love owners like Kroenke and Kraft and Jerry Jones, those kind of guys. You know, Mark Davis is sort of a rebel, but nobody can argue if Tom Brady becomes part of your ownership group that he adds sort of some real top branding swag to the ownership group, and that's going to do nothing but help Mark Davis out. Mark Davis and Tom Brady already in bed together, so to speak, with the Las Vegas Aces because Brady owns a piece of that basketball team with Mark Davis. So, and we know that Tom Brady's become this big confidant of Mark Davis as well. So, Tom Brady, Travis Scott, we'll concentrate on Tom Brady. There he is right there with Dana White. This was at Power Slap on Friday night in Las Vegas. Had some of the biggest stars in the world there, including Tom Brady and Travis Scott. We've got a bunch of pictures and videos. I'm not playing it because they love to copyright you, TMZ does, but there they are right there together. Now, there is some video. This is Dana White. This is Tom Brady down here, and this is Power Slap going on right here. And there you can see them. They're obviously talking to each other during this thing. And then they are kicking it together, of course. And you've got to wonder, is it possible, and here's another picture of them hanging out. There's Tom Brady right there. You have to wonder if maybe, and this is just speculation, but could it be that Tom Brady's thinking about investing in Power Slap, putting some money into that sporting venture that Dana White is saying is already turning profit now, that has become sneaky, really popular. And of course, I think it's broadcast maybe exclusively on Rumble or something like that. I have not watched it. I do like UFC, but I haven't really watched any of the Power Slap thing at all. But I know it's kind of churning in the direction of getting more and more popularity all the time. Of course, you've got some betas out there that are offended by everything, and they're crying about two grown people consenting to slapping the piss out of each other. Look, if you want to get the tar slapped out of you and vice versa, who am I to tell you not to do it? I mean, if you're consenting to it, all right. I mean, it doesn't offend me a bit, but obviously, even having Tom Brady there adds a little something for Dana White, and so that's interesting. Of course, it makes sense because Las Vegas, Dana White has a lot of ties there. UFC has obviously been in Vegas a lot over the years. And, of course, Trump, had let UFC fight in his places all these years as well. So that's neither here nor there. But nonetheless, Tom Brady just opened or was involved in some museum that just opened. He's got a lot of ties now in Las Vegas, Tom Brady does. So this is interesting, but the Raiders thing, it's about to happen, and that is really good for Mark Davis and how he's viewed by the league. Okay? Mark's here. Oh, okay, Tom Brady's with him. All right, gotcha. I don't know why that has to be. I like Mark Davis. He seems he's a rebel, and that's good. Anything that's kind of double middle fingers the NFL and pisses Roger Goodell off, I'm all for that. So tell me what you think. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.